You know what? Those look awesome. I want a big one. I just got back from a week of traveling for work, and it was alright. I don't know how I feel about traveling for work. I usually don't. It's kind of rare that I do, but whenever I go with a group of different guys, but they all end up being awesome. A few times it's been where I haven't known the people that are going with, and this past week we were in Washington, D.C., staying in a place that was walking distance from all the monuments and all the downtown area. So, and the guys there were goofy and childish, just like me. So that's fun. That makes everything great. But I don't know, it's tough traveling, being expected to go to meetings and seminars and different things like that while staying current with everything that's going on back at home for work. We flew in, got in there Sunday afternoon, and Sunday before midnight I had to work.
One eternity later.
I had to get to the conference early in order to eat breakfast, and they were basically, the first session was at 7:30 in the morning. They served breakfast and recorded a podcast talking about, you know, an application piece of technology that is popular. I don't know, it was interesting, but it was exhausting. You know, you get up, you work during the night, and then you get an hour or two of sleep, and you wake up and you have breakfast at 7:30, then attend different sections of discussions all day long. And then you eat dinner at...
Does anyone hear that robot voice?
7 o'clock, and they have the cocktail hour, and then people are trying to schmooze, get you to use their technology, so they got an open bar, and you know, you're going crazy with that. So if you do everything that's on the list, you'll be out until at least 10 o'clock, but then after that is when all the fun starts, and everybody's loose expense tab opens, and then you do it all over again for a couple days in a row. But what really makes it is the group of people that you go with. If you got people that are kind of flaky, and it's no fun, but I've been lucky enough each time I traveled to go with people who are awesome. But it was funny, I've got this corporate card. Like, oh yeah, you know, put the rental car on the corporate card, and when you get to the hotel, put the hotel on the corporate card, and get to the rental car for the week was X amount of dollars. Get to the hotel, they run it, and they're like, sir, did you inform your credit card company that you were going to be traveling? It's like, yes. So I call up, they're like, oh yeah, you don't have enough available credit. You were declined because you don't have enough money on your card. I'm like, really? It's a corporate card, and I've only put a rental car on it so far. So called the boss, got that straightened out, and each time I've traveled for work, it's been to a different part of the country, so it's nice not repeating the same place, and like the novelty of seeing new places is still there. But it was definitely good to be home. A week is a little long to be away from the wife and the dog, and the dog. Klaus man. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, Klaus is a miniature pinscher. He's not a Chihuahua. Everybody says, oh, can I pet your Chihuahua? I'm like, well, you can, but I don't have a Chihuahua, so you have to pet this miniature pinscher instead. And they're like, my brother has a Chihuahua just like this. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it's not a Chihuahua, so stop it. Another thing people do is, oh, it's a mini Doberman. How did they get it so small? Actually, the dude that liked the big Doberman saw these miniature pinschers and was like, you know what? Those look awesome. I want a big one. So the breeds aren't even related to each other. It's just a coincidence that they look so similar because some dude bred a big dog to look like the small dog. So they're not even related to each other, which is wild because they look so similar. But Klaus's breed is actually, it's a mix between a Dachshund, like the little wiener dog. That's where he gets his coloring and his snout. And then the rest of his body is mixed with Italian Greyhound. So he's super fast. I'll have to try and get that on video sometimes. Whenever he goes crazy and just runs as fast as he can. When we go to the dog park, he just tears all over the place. It takes like an actual greyhound to catch him, or some like freakishly fast dog. Another thing that's nice about these mirrors is you don't have to chicken wing in order to see behind you. The ones that were up here, they stuck out about there, and then you'd look in it and all you'd see is your arm, which is frustrating. Chihuahua, 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 Chihuahua. Stop it. Well, I was gonna go left. Looks like I'm not going left. This was a poor decision.
I immediately regret this decision.